Well, hello, students, and welcome back to week 3 of BA1151. Those short naps are wonderful. I hope you're doing well, and I hope your this term is going well. This week, we're going to move on to Module 3 because it's the third week. This is the middle week for this course. There are 5 modules in 4 weeks. So now we're going to look at data-driven measurement tools, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about your final project. So you'll have 3 weeks to do it. Well, 3 modules to do it. Okay. So halfway through the course, we're going to focus on data-driven measurement tools and be introduced to the final project. Okay, so data is the plural of datum. We never hear anyone use the word datum, but that is the singular version because usually we look at, So data is both plural and singular. Okay, so my focus on this class has been business in general, not any specific industry. Continuous quality improvement can take place in our homes and communities. You can look around all the time. You can sit in your car and go, oh gosh, this traffic doesn't flow. The trash pickup isn't right. The city, the state, the federal government, any business in your neighborhood, your grocery store, gas station, bank, any kind of thing. Everything can undergo continuous quality improvement. Okay. So, but what data do you need to determine that? And it could be customer complaints, but you need to have the data to gain the knowledge and take the action. All right. So once again, we're going to look at systems and processes, and they must be continuously reviewed. A system is a network of interdependent components that must work together to try to accomplish the aim of the system. The system must have an aim. Without an aim, there is no system, and that system must be managed. So once a process is brought into a state of statistical control, it has a definable capability. A process that is not in statistical control has not a definable capability. Its performance is not predictable. So I don't care if it's who does laundry at your house or how you get the kids to school or how your bank does business or your grocery store runs. Everything is a system, and it must have this statistical control. Okay, so that's what we're looking at this week. Here's this week's module lecture. Here are your readings. We're going to talk about data-driven management, collection methods. Yes, this does say it does not say Star Trek. It says Stat Trek. So yeah, when I first looked at it, I went, ooh, something from Star Trek. Not so lucky. All right, then here are your videos. Okay, I don't expect you to watch the really long videos. I did try to get videos that had various perspectives and some information. You can kind of spot check the really long ones unless you find them absolutely fascinating. But this one right here with this woman is a 45-minute video. But see what she has to say and how you can use it, okay? There's a lot of these just to give you a variety of perspectives. Some people like lectures, some people like more cartoony things. Whatever gets the point across, my point is that you learn it. So just kind of take a look at these shorter videos and spot check the longer ones. That's up to you. Okay, so there's another discussion and an assignment. So in Module 3, what are your thoughts on using data to make decisions? When would it be useful? When would it not be useful? What data would help you make that decision? Give a scenario and the data. Explain how you would gather the data. If you watch any kind of comedy film where there's a father trying to run the household without his mother, his wife, or whatever, you'll see him with a stopwatch and that kind of thing. It's like, how do we get this done? What are the processes and how can we improve them? So that's what we're looking for. Once again, just click here to post and create a thread. Reply to at least 2 others. Type directly in the forum. All right. So now your assignment. Imagine that you have a product or service that you are selling. Design the criteria by which you could gather data to measure the quality of your product or service. Write in a Word document that describes your product or service in detail, and then design your measurement criteria. Use information in the readings, videos, and any other research. What kind of data will you gather? How will it be gathered? How will you use it? How much confidence will you have in it, etc.? So go ahead and submit that there. Now, your final project. So you'll see this in the next 2 modules and then in the last one when you submit it. Okay. Describe a thing in detail. All right. A process, a product, a service, anything that you want to examine. So this is, it's going to take some thought. You can look around your school. You can look around work. You can look around your home, your community. Okay, and find a thing. All right, so describe in detail what the connections are between that thing and the organizational effectiveness, the employee worker performance, and customer satisfaction. Okay, it can be a process at your bank. Are the lines too long? Lunch hours, something at your kid's school, something at your school, something in the government. Okay, describe what data you would gather to measure the effectiveness, quality, and or satisfaction, and how it would be gathered. Identify what key quality indicators for customer satisfaction or system performance you will use. That's coming up in Module 4, so you're not going to be able to do this all right now. Describe how you apply the information to examine or review or improve the quality of the product, process, or service, or the measurement in that organization. Okay, so you can look at anything that's a process. The grocery store, like I said, on a plane, taking the train to Santa Fe, any kind of thing. All right. How if you have somebody come and do your lawn, how they do it. Okay, anything like that. Anything that could be reviewed and improved. All right, then write a document in a paper. Okay, your paper should have the following headings: the introduction, which describes the situation, the process, and why you chose it. The connections, describe the connections between the process, how the organization is working as it is, and how you foresee it could be improved, customer satisfaction, employee worker performance. What do you think the connections are right there? Then another heading for data. What data is needed to measure the effectiveness, quality, and or satisfaction, and how will it be gathered? What is your customer satisfaction and or system performance? What key quality indicators you will use for customer satisfaction and or system performance? Application. Describe how that information will be applied as described in number 5 above. And then conclusion. Describe how you think the process will be measured and improved if it is implemented. So I'm giving you the answers to the final here. This is your final project. It is worth 200 points. I should have, when you submit it, several pages of information. This will not fit on one page. You should have these headings and fill those in. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You probably, I would doubt to have one page per heading, but you should have a fairly decent 200 point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heading paper. Okay? So this is going to be a big deal, and I'm going to grade it. So like I said in the very beginning, almost half of your points for this class come in the last module. So this is a 200-point thing. It is due on Saturday, July 13th. Okay, not Sunday the 14th. It is due on Saturday there. So this is the information. So this will give you time to start looking at your thing, your process, your organization, whatever it is, and start working on, well, I want to look at how lunch is served in my kids' cafeteria. I want to re-examine how we're doing laundry around here. The light bill is too high. Who's turning the lights on? What kind of data are you going to gather? Start working on those first few headings first and start marking some things up. In the next module, we'll look at that other heading that I said is coming up. Oh, the key quality indicators. So that's coming up in the next module, so you're not going to be able to do that unless you know something about it. But start working on this now. You'll have some time, of course, in the next module, but when we do that, and then you have until the 13th. So, so make sure that you get this done and start working on it. Start doing a document now that has those headings. It does not have to have a cover page, but if you want to do a snazzy cover page, you can. No points taken away if you don't have it. No additional points if you have it. But these are the headings, and then fill those in. That's what's going on this week. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you're contacting me if you have questions. I'm hoping that things are going well, and I look forward to hearing from you and reading your assignments. Have a fabulous week. Where are we? 1, 2, 3. So this module closes on the 3rd, and another module opens, but there's the 4th of July holiday, and CNM is closed on the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. So I will talk to you more about that next week. All right, have a great one, and I will talk to you later.